All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. I hope you all are doing well. Happy Monday to everybody. Let me switch on over to my just chatting scene. Hello. Welcome on in. Meekwill, GG's on Frist. I hope you are doing well. Hello, Ratlag. MSLP arrive indeed. And S, if you are still lurking out there, good luck with the lecture notes. I do know how that feels. I'm going to have quite a few lectures to prep for myself when I'm back from spring break, but you know what? For right now, don't gotta worry about it because we're on spring break, baby. Yes. Hope everyone has been doing well. It is the start of my week-long spring break, which I'm very excited about. And I've been talking about this in Discord, but for the first time this semester, and for the first time this year, in my 5+ years of teaching and my years in grad school and whatnot, this is the first time in all those years that I actually feel like I can actually afford to relax a little bit during spring break, and do some of the stuff that I just want to do. That includes stuff like knitting and playing video games and chatting with friends. So that is the plan of what we're going to be doing today in today's stream. Spring break goes until next week. So thank goodness. I could definitely use the week off. Unfortunately, Eric's and my spring breaks do not line up. So I've got my spring break this week. He has his spring break next week, so we can't really do too many things together. But honestly, that's fine because like all I want is a staycation. I just want to like be here at home. I want to like laze on the couch over there. I want to play some video games. I want to read a book maybe that has nothing to do with school or academia. I think that would be nice. So that's the plan. Looks like my mic is a little bit hot, so I'm gonna pull that down just a tiny bit, just a tad. So the plan for today. The video gaming part of today is going to be playing some Ender Lilies. I restarted my casual during the charity stream a few Fridays ago because it had been literally over a year since I had played last. In that stream, we defeated Elaine. So we made it to Elaine in like an hour and a half and beat Elaine in an hour and a half. So I felt really good about that. I know what I want to do in today's stream. We'll see if I get to do it. I don't know how long I'm going to go for today, but we'll see how it goes. But I thought to start off, I would actually do a little bit of knitting first. So that's why you see this sexy piece of headgear right here on my head. This do be a light. It do be a light. So I'll be using that to knit in a second here. But we're going to be knitting this sock. This is my first time knitting a sock with different skeins of thread, and this is gonna be a sock for Eric. So we got some nice little stretchy light purple yarn called Cosmos up here for the cuff as well as for the heel, which has gone pretty well so far. And we have this cute yarn that is called Sea Monster's Tail. I actually got this skein of yarn when Nicole and I went to a yarn festival back in September. And when I asked Eric what yarn he would want his socks to be mostly in, then he chose this one, which made me cry a little bit because I wanted to make socks for myself in this color. So in any case, he's my husband, so I guess I have to compromise with him, but whatever. So we've got this color for the toes, the heel, and the cuff, and then Sea Monster's Tail for the body of the sock. I want to get a few rounds in. You'll notice that we have completed the gusset decreases. Where are we? There we go. We've completed the gusset decreases. We are now back to the number of stitches that we need for all our full rounds. So I just want to do a round or two just to get that started. I don't know how long I'm going to need to make it. When Eric gets home, I'm going to need to like measure his foot and try this on as we go. But yeah, I'm excited for getting this sock done. Hello, Artsy. Welcome on in. OMG, Artsy. Hello. And Nicole, whomst among us, indeed. Surely not one Nicole does it, but welcome on in. How are you doing? Hello, Tiger. Look at that turned heel. We be turning, y'all. But yeah, something I'm realizing that I didn't realize would be the case, but I probably should have gauged this yarn, the light purple yarn, because it's a lot tighter and a lot smaller when it's worked up than Sea Monster's tail. Because, like, for example, like a comparable cuff on the first pair of socks that I made, in terms of length, like I did the exact same number of rows, but this came out like quarter of an inch shorter or something like that. So I probably should have gauged beforehand. And I do wonder whether like that'll affect the heel at all. But I did try like up to the end of the heel turn on Eric, and it did fit. So I think it'll be okay. I think it's more about the actual foot, and we'll see how that goes. Feels like a compliment? Yeah, for sure. Attention issues are always a thing. Yeah, that makes total sense. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I wanted to begin with a little bit of knitting because I haven't actually picked up the sock in a hot second. It was a busy lead up to spring break, but I am glad that we are here. So that I can relax a little bit and do some of the things that I want to do. I went into the city today for a massage, and like I was reading for pleasure on the train in. Like, who the fuck does that? Whoever has time to read for pleasure. So I ended up reading. Wait, hold on. Let me pull it on my bag here. I started up again with Mistborn, the one and only Brendo Sando. And I had very thoughtfully, past me did indeed put a bookmark where I left off. So I got like a half chapter in, so that feels good. And it was one sock tighter than the other. Yeah, I worried about that, but we'll see how it goes. I think I talked about this before on stream. Like, I'm pretty sure that my feet are two different sizes. Like, I'm pretty sure that they are. Why do I keep tangling this around this needle? Oh my god. I'm pretty sure that like one of my feet is like a half size smaller than the other foot, which has been an issue with shoes before. But I've never really like sat down and systematically like figured it out. Probably should at some point, but it's fine. The socks I made for myself with that, my first pair of socks ever, actually were fine because like I didn't realize this, and Nicole told me about this after the fact, but knitted socks don't have the same kind of like grip on your foot. Like, they're not quite as tight as like machine manufactured socks. So my oddly sized feet did not necessarily make a huge difference in terms of that, but that's okay. Depends on mood too. If you're nervous, your tension is going to be different than when you're more confident. Yeah, exactly. Something I found when I'm actually knitting on stream is that I'm so much tighter with my knitting on stream than I am like when I'm just sitting in my cozy knitting nook over there. I don't know why. I think it's because like I'm like I have to like engage and be cool, and then that causes tension because I'm not cool, and everyone's going to realize I'm a fraud. But yeah, hi everyone. It's like you're spitting facts today, so true. Why is this knitting tight enough to stop bullets? Oh, right, I was talking about the guy who pissed me off. I love that. Okay, so I'm going to turn on this light. I think it won't be too terrible on stream. If it is, let me know and I can stop. But it is actually, ironically, a little bit dark here in my stream setup. I don't have my overhead lights on like I normally do because I'm going to turn on my green screen for the actual game. Actually, but while we're not gaming, hold on. Okay, I think we can get a little bit more light in here. But having the light directly on my needles is very helpful. So shout outs to Hungry Matcha for this lovely life hack of using a headlamp. But yeah, we be knitting. So how's everybody doing here on this here Monday? I hope everyone is doing well. I don't want to gloat, but I have an entire week off, so haha, take that. The minor lamp is both a brilliant and a hilarious idea. I know. I feel like I feel so like silly and also like happy when I wear this thing. So I need to tilt it down a little bit more. Because it looks hilarious, but it's also like amazing because like I can actually see. And my old 42-year-old eyes need more light. I'm not actually 42. Might as well be, but I'm not actually 42. Brownie points to anyone who knows what age I'm turning this year. Maybe I shouldn't ask that on stream. Maybe I'll be sad at people guessing way over. Matcha indeed. Especially if you're working with dark yarns. Exactly. It's harder to see with dark yarns. which is going to be an issue with my the remaining 2 skeins of sock yarn that I have that I want to make socks with are both like on the darker side, like very purple, dark purple, which is the best color objectively, but will also be a little bit harder to work with stitch wise. So hopefully I will make that. I'll be able to work with that fine. I was also thinking the other day, like, I really like Magic Loop for socks. Like, I'm getting really proficient at it. I wonder what it would be like to knit socks with DPNs. Just to see what it would be like. But I'm always, like, so anxious about losing my stitches on Magic Loop with circulars. I can't imagine, like, how much more anxious I'll be on DPNs. Losing, like, half my sock. Just turned 35, so you'll be 36. Well, thanks, Archie, for ruining the fun for everyone. Thanks, Archie. You share the same age as Lama? Yeah, that's right. That's true. Hello, Khan. Welcome on in. The Dan Spelunking grad. So true. So true. How are you doing, Khan? Khan, how much Balatro have you played today? I ended up playing like so much last night. So yesterday was a fun day. Eric and I had one of my dance friends over to play some board games. We ended up playing a bunch of games. We played Wingspan. We played 2 rounds of Wingspan, first of all. And Wingspan is just like objectively like a good game. Wingspan is excellent. And then we ended up playing a game called Cryptid. That Nicole, I have flagged this in our group chat, but like you, me, Eric, and Math, our next game night, we're playing Cryptid because it's a very fun game. And then we had some pizza after that, and then we played some video games, but it was nice. But then after all that, so like our friend came over at like 2. He didn't go home until like 10 because we were having so much fun. And then afterward, I made the mistake of playing Balatro, so I was up until like 11:30 for like another hour and a half, even though I was like dead tired by 10 because I was like, Balatro, I have to like make my way. I have to get even further in because like I still have not yet won a Balatro run, and I'm very sad about that. Like I want to win. I want to win. Okay, I have some square double pointed needles you gotta try for sock knitting. If you're not into Magic Loop, recommend. Easier to grip and nicer on your hands. That makes sense. And something I've been worried about with circulars too is that like I'm worried about like bending the cable in such a way that it snaps or like folds and like breaks off. I know that that's probably not possible, but like I've done things where it's like the cable will be like pulled up to like just like completely like pulled up here like this, and I'm worried that it's gonna like rip out of the needle. I don't know if that's actually possible or not, but that is something that I worry about. Pulled up and down Magic so many times. Yeah, I mean I have too, but it's sheer math, right? Like you have 2 points on which you can do that with circular needles versus like 8 points that you can do that on DPNs. So like by statistics alone, the odds are not in our favor with DPNs. But we'll see. Caught a little bit of the yarn on this last stitch. That's okay. Got 1 round. Also, shoutouts to the iPhone app that helps you count stitches. So on my watch here, I can like increment. I have 1 round. How cool is that? You asked how I was supposed to know. You weren't supposed to answer. Yeah, fair enough. 7 dead runs of challenge 20. Yo. Yeah, I haven't even unlocked a challenge yet, I think, because like you need to like win on red deck or something like that, or that unlocks the next deck or something. I don't know. I've only unlocked up to like black deck, I think. So like I'm still a Balatro Bab, and I am working on it. We'll see how far we can get in before we pivot this stream to a Balatro stream instead of an Ender Lilies stream. Cryptic Curious before, maybe it was Eric that told us about it. I'm not entirely sure, but it's a fun game, and the thing is like every round of Cryptid is very quick, like less than 30 minutes if you're playing correctly, which we weren't, but we ended up fitting like 4 or 5 rounds into like the space of like 2 hours. It was great. It was awesome. Nicole does call Calypso cute. Calypso is cute. So there's that. Got the lecture notes done, but now Ophi is rightfully demanding walkies, so you will be back in a little bit. Have good walkies. Please give Ophi many, many pets for us. And GG's on finishing your lecture notes. That's a great feeling. I want to stream Blossom and your morning hypers are on your EP now. Totally fair. A nap, I believe, is an order, Con. and naps are goated, and therefore you should do it. Yes, happy belated birthday to Ophi. Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. Just like I want to like bury my face in her fur, and then like asphyxiate because I'm allergic to dogs. But boy, what a way to go. You know what I mean? You ever just asphyxiate on a dog because cute? All for a good cause? I think so. 5 different decks? Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, I am just a Blatcher Bab. I think like the furthest I've gotten is like 21 rounds in or something like that. So like I don't know. I gotta up my game. I thought I had a good run this morning. This morning I got my fucking like 2-pair up to like level 15. So I was like looking for 2 pairs everywhere, and I almost got it. I almost got to my PB, which is like 21 rounds in, but unfortunately it was not meant to be. The card gods were not smiling upon that run after I got to level 15. You're actually here now. Hell yes, crafting headlamp. Yeah, it's so nice. It's so convenient, and like it keeps the light exactly where you need to be. But hope you're doing well, Ratleg. I hope your 10 harmonicas are on their way to you right now. I know that the 3 is included in the 7, but you need duplicates just in case the 3 in the group of 7 are not functional, you know? You know? Has never stopped you before? Fair enough. You have one with a high card, 30-ish, levels 30-ish. Oh my god, I love that. That's amazing. I did get an achievement, which is like, win a boss blind with high card, and I was like, oh, that's cute. So I felt good about that. Something okay. As I'm listening to this music, I'm like, this music is great. I love it. Lo-fi, awesome. Something I need to do. I need to pull a Mika and do some streamer homework with channeling music to different places in terms of like being able to play potentially DMCA-able music on stream. Because like when I'm doing stuff like this, I like to chill to some music that I'm not sure if it's DMCA protected or not. So I need to pull a Mika and make sure to do some streamer homework there. So many works in project. You are ashamed to start a new project, but imagine, Tiger. Imagine starting a new one. Just think of how great that would feel to have the choice, to have the agency to decide what kind of project do I want to work on today. Which you already have technically, but I mean, adding one more to your plethora of choices. Have not yet and purchased any harmonicas yet? Yet, exactly. Nicole knows where it's at. Also, seeing Rattling in stream makes me remember that another thing that I want to do on stream if I have time this semester, or even in the summer, is to stream my Pseudo Regalia Casual. Because one Ratleg was kind enough to gift me that game, and I want to do right by Ratleg by streaming it. So I need to find time to do that, but I feel like I should finish the other things on my backlog first. Backlogs are not real and can't hurt me, and yet they can. Simply hire me to poorly accompany all your streams on the theremin, you know? You have a point there, except it wouldn't be poorly accompanying because you are far more talented at the theremin than I would be. I love seeing that video, Red. Like that was so cool when you were practicing with the theremin. You have a baby blanket you're working on. Nice, let's go. Super soothing knitting at the moment because it's a Shetland trader shawl, but in worsted weight yarn. Yo, that sounds very comfy and cozy. I need to knit more things and crochet more things for my niece. But the thing that I wanted to do was to make her a pair of baby mittens. Because when she was like 1 or 2 months old, she was like scratching her face a little bit, and we figured that mittens would be cute. But the problem is that like by the time I got around to actually wanting to being able to make it, she was already outgrowing the pattern that I'd set aside. So I was talking to my sister, her mom, about it, and my sister was like, "Yeah, maybe just like make things that aren't like size dependent." Um, so that may be what we do in the future, but I haven't figured out yet what to make. Mika was saying like a little stuffed animal could be really cute, and I think that would be really cute. But I have to figure out like how to amigurumi first of all, and how to crochet magic circle. I've only done magic circle on with crochet like once or twice, so I'd need to learn a little bit better how to do that. But yeah. Did you already bother me about NJ Wool Walk? You did, and at first I said yes until I realized that like there was something happening every day of the Wool Walk. That means that I can't go with you, unfortunately. Suitors had a huge update. Yo, okay, so all the better that I've been holding off just to make sure that all the updates happen. But yeah, I do need to play at some point. Yeah, I did say no, unfortunately. I said I want to. Like, the desire is absolutely there, and you know that I would. But I have like a ballroom competition that weekend, and then like during the week I'm teaching, and I have to be at school for various reasons. So, unfortunately, it was not meant to be. The center section is where you start in this big square of stockinette. Yo. Oh, the baby blanket. Oh, that's cute. The center section, interesting. A giant sweater that will fit her when she's like 3 or something. That's possible, except that I need to learn how to make a sweater first, and second of all, the first person that I want to make a sweater for is myself. So we'll see how that goes. But speaking of my niece, so she got baptized this past Saturday, and it was a very joyous occasion. It was really particularly joyous for me because my sister asked me to be her godfather. So I am my niece's godfather, which meant that I had a role to play in this baptism. But it was really delightful. We went to the church, and a priest who's a family friend ended up baptizing my niece, and then we went to a pizza place afterward that my sister rented out for us to have some pizza and hang out. It was pretty big. Like, there were like 30 people there, because my sister and her husband are popular and have lots of friends, and also our families, obviously. But yeah, it was a very cute weekend. Like, Saturday was really delightful to spend time with family. And my niece did so well. Like, it's a baptism, so like there's water and oil and things like that. my poor niece. At the point where the water was being poured for the baptism, like, there was a little slip by the priest, and like she may have gotten mildly waterboarded. But she was a trooper. She cried exactly as we expected her to, but then she was like totally fine like 30 seconds later. But I felt so bad for her. She was just like being held out over the basin by my brother-in-law, and then all of a sudden here comes all this water. It was so funny. But yeah, there's that. Matt is so mad that he still made his sweater. I mean, you have the yarn, right? You have the yarn and the color. Nicole, how about this? I'll make Math his sweater, and you make Eric a sweater, and then we'll trade. How's that? I think that'll be cute. G Jodfather, thank you, Nicole. Appreciate that. You must get out, but hope the knitting and ending lilies goes well. Thank you, Ratleg. I think I saw that you're about to stream, so have a good stream. In fact, everybody, make sure you go watch Ratleg's stream, because it's gonna be far more interesting and cool than my stream. But yeah, have a good one, Ratleg. I will see you later. And yo, Mantek on the way out for Ratleg. Let's go. It's called the Hansel. Permission post link? Please do. Please do. Have the yarn on the pattern, but the problem is that it is knit flat. Oh, so like knit flat means that like you do like the front, the back, and whatnot, and then you like stitch it together? Is that what that means? I know nothing. I know nothing about knitting, clearly. You like this trade because it would also save you from the sweater curse? Yeah, I am anxious about a sweater curse. To be fair, Eric has not yet asked me to make him a sweater, and I hope he won't, because I'm already anxious enough making him socks. But I'd like to think that our relationship and our marriage is stronger than a sweater curse, but can never be too sure, you know? Hate seaming and also purling? Yeah, fair enough. The sweater curse is for... Oh, it's for non-married couples. Yo. So I can make Erica a sweater with no worries. I'm in the clear, yo. Okay, don't tell Eric. Because if he knows, then he's going to be like, where's my sweater? And I'll be like, I don't know. Up your butt. The whole reason you took a class on knitting 2 socks at a time was to save from the curse and scale up to sweater sleeves. That's fair. Also, I'd love to learn how to do 2 at a time. So when I started on this sock, this is my second ever pair of socks, and I basically decided, like, there are 2 things that I absolutely want to implement. One is knitting in contrast colors, because my first pair of socks was just 1 skein of yarn all the way down. And the other thing that I want to incorporate is 2 socks at a time, because, like, I felt the second sock blues, like, hardcore with my first pair of socks, and I wanted to avoid that. But I figured that, you know, I'm still very new at sock knitting. I'm going to hold off. I'm going to implement only one of those 2 things instead of both at the same time. So I'm doing the alternating colors, and it's working out really well. Like, I was really anxious about how all the loose ends would feel, and, like, I'll have to weave them all in at the end, but I mean, like, it's not too bad so far. So I feel pretty good about that. And then maybe next pair of socks I will look into doing 2 at a time, but 2 at a time seems like a really smart way to go. But it also involves, like, cutting your yarn ball in half, right? Or working off of two different yarn balls, which seems like a lot. So I would have to figure that out at some point. Hey Scorp, welcome on in. Arts indeed. We do be Mikar crafting just a little bit. Hope you're doing well, Scorp. Okay, we are now 3 rounds in, so we're doing pretty well. Let me get to 5 rounds, and then I'll take a break and start some Ender Lilies after that. I think is the plan here. 2 sleeves at a time. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, two tubular things, if you will. Crime, more crafting, please. Fair enough. Hello, Biarto. Welcome on in. Rat leg one scurry, indeed. Hope you're doing well, Biarto. Happy Monday to you. But yeah, if y'all are just coming in, I know that my streams have been pretty sparse, and I was talking about this the other day. I'm realizing that my pattern is basically, during the summers when I'm not in Italy, it's basically like stream every single day, or as much as I can, because once we hit the school year, I basically disappear off the face of the planet from Twitch in terms of streaming. Obviously, I'm on Twitch in terms of like chats and things like that because procrastination, obviously. But streams basically end for me between like September and December. Then they start up again for a little bit, like for like a week in January, and then they're gone again from mid-January until at least like mid-June. So the reason why I'm able to stream today is because of the fact that I'm now on spring break. And I said this at the very beginning when I first came, when I first turned on my camera, but this is the first semester and first year in like my entire career, dating back to the beginning of grad school, where I actually feel like I can actually take some time off this spring break. Like I can actually use it to take a break. Because like all the major things that have been like hanging over my head, like this fucking book review that I've had on my desk since August, that I have just had the worst time trying to write. I finally finished and sent off this past Friday. All our tax documents, we're hiring a CPA to do our taxes this year, so I got all those to the CPA on Sunday. I'm basically fully caught up on grading, except for a few things in my online portal, which I'll get to later this week. And I need to create some slideshows, but I can do that like basically the day before any given day of class. So like for the first time in like over a decade, I feel like I can actually like afford to like do some of the things that I enjoy that are not work related, or anxiety or like related, or like anxieties relating to work. So that means streaming for me, because I enjoy streaming. I enjoy chatting and playing video games and knitting on stream and whatnot. So it's a good time. Have you finished that? Yeah, thank you for that. I like that book review was like, it made me feel so fucking stupid. And like, I rarely pull this card, but like, I have a fucking PhD. Like, I'm smart, okay? okay? And that book just made me feel like I did not know anything that was going on. I had no idea what the jargon was. I had no idea like what the argumentation was, to the point that like any given chapter took me literal weeks to figure out what it was actually saying. And the thing is that like book reviews do not need to have like that much as much detail as I ended up putting into my review, because like the entire point is just like get a sense of the book and like who's it for, like is it argued well and things like that. But like the way that I do book reviews, like I like to give a lot of details so that people know if they actually want to buy it or not, or invest in it. So my problem with committing to that is that like that meant that I had to understand what the book was actually fucking saying, and I had to like. The thing is, like, it's a very, very good book if it's in the wheelhouse of what you like as an academic or what you're interested in as an academic. And the book is very theory heavy. So like a lot of like isms and a lot of like dense argumentation and like intertextual connections and things like that. So like it's an extremely good book. Like, don't get me wrong, like it's a brilliant book, but it is not my kind of scholarship. And like it took me so long to write this book review because like I kept on like feeling like I wasn't worthy. Or that like anything that I sent in would just be like bad, which I know is not the case. But in any case, I just finished it. Finally, I sent it off, and now it's completely off my desk, and I feel very, very good about that. It was causing me such anxiety and such stress. So I'm glad to have that off my table. The problem is that now I have other things to look forward to, like. One of my tenure requirements is publications, and book reviews don't technically count. We're talking like peer-reviewed articles and things like that. So I want to get an article worked up to send off by the end of the academic year. So I might start that this week, but we'll see how that goes. And I need to start working on my book project for my tenure portfolio eventually as well. But I don't know. These are all later Daniel problems. Right now, all the current Daniel is worrying about is completing one more round of this sock and chatting with the lovely denizens of Twitch.television. So hello everyone. With Little Smart. Is it smart with an O? Is that? It is smart with an O. Okay, good. I was right about that. Nice. Okay, that is. I don't need my timer app. I need my stitch counter app. Okay, one more round, and then we'll take a break and get into Ender Lilies, much to Nicole's chagrin. Service requirements too. You should work for Faculty Association Union. Yeah. And that's the thing. So the three pillars of my I'm in a tenure track professorship, and the three pillars of my tenure case are going to be teaching, service, and research. So I feel I have teaching down in the bag. Like that's fine. Like my course evaluations are great. I'm an innovative teacher. Like I'm doing important stuff in the classroom, and people have been evaluating my teaching. My peers have been, and like submitting like great reviews and whatnot, so that feels good. Teaching is really good. Also, actually, I'm not sure if Tiger's in ads right now, so I'm going to take a pause right now, and then I'll explain a little bit more once the ads are done. Had a lot of people doing department rep meetings or the various promotion, tenure, mass committees. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, at our school, yeah, it works on two different levels. So like approval at the you're not an ass, but you might be soon. Okay, fair enough. We have like departmental like mentoring committees and things like that. But I think the basic ideas of tenure and promotion like rest with the university-wide tenure and promotion committee. So yeah, but that's that. Anyway, so I was saying that I feel like teaching down teaching is my vocation. Like it's what I spend the most time on. And I know that my teaching is good. I know that students get a lot out of my classes. My student evaluations are great. My peer evaluations are great as well. So like I'm fine with that. Service was the one that I was really worried about this year, because last year the advice that I got, which I stuck to and I very much appreciated, was in your first year at this institution, don't worry about service or research. Focus on your teaching. Get all your ducks in a row so that it can just be like second nature later on. And I used that year to like get all my slideshows like basically formatted and like knowing how I'm building my classes and stuff like that. It all worked out perfectly fine and great. So that was good advice. This year, my second year at this institution, I tried to make up for lost time by putting my name forward for a bunch of committees and things like that at the university. The problem is that I did such a good job of putting myself out there that I am now completely overextended when it comes to service. So like instead of like serving on like 2 or 3 visible committees and like doing external service to like stuff in the profession as opposed to just university, like I now have like I'm the secretary of an external organization. I am the chair of the DEI committee, as well as a member at large of another executive committee for a regional classics organization. I am on an undergraduate curriculum committee. I'm on an arts and sciences curriculum committee. I am on a college-wide DEI committee. I am sitting on 3 committees that choose different prizes for year-end things. I'm part of a departmental subcommittee on peer teaching reviews. I way overdid it. In terms of services here, but I think that works in my favor because then that means that I can afford to start saying no and cutting back on things in my next year. But oh my god, like I am way overextended this year. The one pillar that is like very not up to where it needs to be right now is research in terms of publications, because the general advice that I got from my department chair was that like they generally look at like they try to look for like at least like 1 peer-reviewed publication per year, and I have mine for last year. It was an intro chapter to a volume that I co-edited with somebody in the UK. So I had that for last year. This year, I still don't have anything on the horizon for a publication. I have this article that I've been sitting on for literally the last like 5 years that just needs a concluding section that I can work up and send off to a journal. I need to do that this year. That's going to be my article. But yeah, when it comes to research this academic year, it's been very, very like not where I want it to be. So I might take advantage of my free time this week to try to get ahead of that. But we'll see how it goes. You have a gift sub. Let's go, Tiger. Nice. That will explain the no ads for sure. Back for real and also reheated meatloaf in front of you. Let's go, S. I hope the meatloaf is delicious. And I hope Ophi had some good walks and some good pets. Hope you're doing well. I just got finished explaining about the teaching, research, and service pillars of my position and how I feel I'm rather imbalanced right now. But that is okay, because we can find equilibrium somewhere down the line. Can you pat Ophi for me? Yes. Can you pat Ophi for all of us? Do not miss the expectation publication pace. Yeah. To be completely fair, like my department is pretty chill and pretty cool in terms of their expectations. Like we don't even need a book for tenure consideration. The only consideration really is that like on the outside to the university-wide tenure promotion committee, you have to be able to craft your narrative of like, okay, this is my research, and even if I don't have a book, this is how I string together this article and this article. Like this is my voice as a scholar and a researcher, right? So that'll be my my challenge, but at least I'm not feeling too much pressure from my department in terms of like publication pace. But it is something that I need to like self-impose, because if I don't create those deadlines, I can just afford to keep on procrastinating. Hashtag ADHD. So good times. If she wants to pass, yes indeed. All the OP passes, let's go. So at the baptism on Saturday, Eric and I were mostly sitting and chatting with a very good friend of the family, like who's known me since I was born, and like she and her husband, their dog just passed away after 17 years of age, so it's very, very sad, but like totally understandable. But they were asking us, me and Eric, if we wanted a dog. And like we like to look at each other, we're like, we want one so badly, but we need to make sure that we have enough that we can actually do it. Like we need to make sure that our finances are in order. We need to make sure that our schedules will allow us to actually take care of a dog. So like we really want one, but we just need to make sure that we're being responsible about it. Nicole, how does the apartment feel without Choclo around? Does it feel emptier? Applying for a postdoc in which they suggested that 3 first author papers and like a dozen co-authored over the extent of your PhD was basically an unacceptable snail's pace to them. Fuck that place. Excuse me? Like even for STEM, like what the fuck? That is upsetting. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I feel very lucky that I don't have that pressure necessarily, but I really should get something in the pipeline so that I can actually like talk about it. I have my annual review for my position coming up at the beginning of April, which is earlier than it probably should be. The window is like anywhere between April 2 and May 2, and I chose like April 2nd just because I wanted to get it done and over with and not have to drag it on into May. It may have been a mistake because now I have 1 month less to like get my narrative about my second year at this institution in order, but I think it's also better so that it's not going to be hanging over my head for the rest of the year. But I do need to start. As part of the review process, they have us like craft letters on each of the 3 pillars. So teaching, research, and service for the dean to read. But before my meeting with the dean, I'm supposed to have a meeting with my departmental mentoring committee, so that they can like look over my materials and like give me some advice and figure out where I should go from here. So I'm going to. That's another thing I should do this week. I should start making notes about all the things that I should be doing this week. I need to craft those letters and start like looking at what I've been doing this year to put into narrative form for my department committee as well as the dean. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, there's going to be the end of round 5. So this is basically the no thoughts head empty part of the sock, because we're now back to just stockinette all the way around. So knit 30, what is it? Knit 36, turn over, knit 36, turn over, and knit 36, turn over, knit 36. And honestly, the hardest part is just keeping track of how many rounds there have been. So we now have 5 rounds. Wait, hold on. I can't turn my wrist that way. Yeah, we got 5 rounds on our sock. Let's go. All right, let's cap our needles to make sure that we do not lose any stitches or stitch markers. But yeah, I think the sock is coming along pretty nicely, if I do say so myself. Let me pull the cables through here. Please, okay. We got sock, friends. We got sock. And we are now 5 rounds in on our stockinette section, so gust decreases are done, and we're working our way downtown. Knitting fast, faces past, and I'm homebound. And it's a good time. Speaking as a non-academic, someone who was academic adjacent, yeah, research requirements like that seem like a part of the commodification of academia, yeah, and it's bullshit. It's like, the thing is that like all the people that are in power right now, like the people that are like the tenured professors and who've been at their institutions for decades, got their jobs on like a single published article and a handshake, right? Versus now the expectations of people that are like not even done with, not even ABD with their PhDs yet, are like, where's your 5 peer-reviewed papers and your co-edited book and all this and all this bullshit? And it's like, let kids be kids. Like, PhDs are kids. Like, I didn't have life figured out, but what the fuck? So in any case, like all these expectations around like postdocs and like even like VAPs and adjunct jobs, like asking for all that stuff, it's like, the fuck are you talking about? Like, who has the time? I don't understand. Here it's basically been tacitly stated that if your research won't make money or get good publicity, don't bother. That's one of the reasons why I'm glad I'm in humanities as opposed to STEM, because I know that the pressure for that in STEM is a lot stronger than it is in the humanities, but yeah, for sure. One of these days you'll work your first sock as far as the heel. One of these days. Knit fast, die as you frog back. Yeah, fair enough. Hello, Mika. Welcome on in. How are you doing, Mika? Mika, did you see sock? Did you see sock? We got sock. We're working on sock. Well, we were working on sock. Now we're about to play Ender Lilies, but yeah, we got sock. And we are 5 rows in on our stockinette section down here, so we're working on it. We're getting there. Feeling very good about it. So yeah, one thing I am anxious about is when when I weave in my ends, I'm gonna need to make sure that I'm weaving in correctly, because like looking at this now, like I'm looking at like the where the color change happens. I'm noticing that there's like this hole here, so I need to make sure to like angle my angle it correctly, angle the weaving correctly to make sure that it all ends up where it needs to be. But so far so good. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. Still at work, but hope you've had good crafting. Thank you, Mika. We have had good crafting. We've got 5 rows in. I feel very good about that. Ah, okay. Google sock heel holes and bet there's tutorials to get rid of them. I mean, like the hole probably isn't going to be that difficult, that bad to deal with. I'm just worried about like things unraveling because like I've never been entirely sure how to weave in ends. Like they haven't come out of my first pair of socks yet, so I feel okay about that. But with so many more ends here, I probably should watch a tutorial on weaving in ends just to make sure that I'm doing it correctly. Hello, Pimpus. Welcome on in. Mika Craft and Birdie Comfy indeed. Hope you're doing well, Pimpus. Welcome on in. Outside of research requirements for non-tenure track teaching position getting more ridiculously onerous because they can afford to demand that. Yeah, because like it's highway robbery. It's like, yeah, give me your fucking like teaching statement and research statement and your graduate transcript and your letter of intent and 5 recommendations. It's like, it's inhumane. It truly is. Angling of the yarn will help it? Yeah, that makes sense. Tangentially, one of the joys of knitting for you is watching new media and headcanoning who knits. Let's go. Makes sense. All right, everyone. Teachers were supposed to, well, teach. You would think, right, Pimpus? You would think. Honestly, like, if I could get tenure, like, on the strength of my teaching alone, like, I would go for tenure, like, right now. Because I know that my teaching is, like, my thing. Like, I know that I'm a good teacher. I know that, like, what I'm doing is right. And, like, honestly, like, of the 3 things that I need to worry about, like, that is not one of them. It's mostly the service and the research at this point. And, like, I'm not a researcher. I'm not good at crafting original arguments. I'm a great technician when it comes to classics. Like I'm great at like the details of Latin and Greek, which is why I'm a great language teacher, and why I enjoy that. And like all my papers and all my publications so far have been very like word based, because of my affinity as a technician. But like I'm not huge on like crafting grand arguments. I'm not huge on theory. I'm not huge on any of these things, which is why another reason why the book review took so long for me to do, because like that was all about the big ideas, and I just could not like wrap my brain around it. So in any case, that is what's happening now. Your classic professor, how are you going to break new ground without time travel? I mean, honestly, there are ways to do it. I mean, like there are these texts have been written on for the past like 2,000 plus years, but there are so many texts that have been not really like explored or like yeah, there are things, and like I know that I found my niche when it comes to publications. I just need to like publish. I need to write things, but when will I find the time when there's Ender Lilies to play and socks to knit? You know you're a good teacher, but you don't know shit about whatever the latest cultural trends are, so it's a hard sell. Yeah, I mean, like my belief about it is that like the proof is in the pudding, right? If your students are learning enough to make it to the next level of where they need to be, or to accomplish the course objectives that you want, great. And I know that there are like there are some very bad teachers out there. I'll just say that much. And I know that it stems often from like a mismatch between what you want to accomplish in the classroom and what you think you need to do to get there. So like, for example, like if you, one of the objectives you might have for your course is like, okay, students will learn this list of 12 equations and know how to apply them by the end of the semester. And then they come into class on the first day and like spring a pop quiz on their students that is worth like 30 points out of their semester grade, causing all this anxiety and then like whatever, right? Like the assignment isn't matched necessarily, or it doesn't accomplish what you want it to in terms of your overall course objectives. So in any case, like there are a lot of teachers out there that I know like go things a bit badly, and I think that's one of my strengths as a teacher. Like the jargony term for it is backwards design. Like you start from your course objectives, and then you make sure that your assessments and your course activities and things like that align with what you want your students to be able to accomplish by the end of the semester, right? So that's been my big thing. And I'm actually like, one other service thing that I forgot to mention. I'm also a faculty liaison for the Academic Learning Center on campus, which means that I am responsible for administering university-wide assessments of teaching in the middle of the semester to make sure that things are going on track, and then we can course correct if faculty are not getting where they want to go, as well as leading a workshop or two for teaching and pedagogy for newer faculty. So like that's another servicing that I'm doing this year. Fuck me. But it's my bread and butter. Like it's my jam. Like I love doing that sort of stuff because I think it's super important. How do I get on this? Outer Wilds. I forgot this is on this playlist. Oh, I want to play Outer Wilds now. So in any case, how did I get on this? Yeah, the proof is in the pudding. Like, if your students are learning what they need to learn by the end of the semester, then I think it's fine. Even if you don't necessarily have the latest pedagogical trends under your belt, or you know what backwards design is called, right? As long as you're doing right by your students, that's the most important part. And I feel that not a lot of professors do that, but there are some that don't. And I think that's more where the issue lies. Classics and Displaced in Modern Media. Why are there only 4 Plato-Socrates words on 8 of 3? Oh my god. So, fun fact, speaking of like ancient and modern connections, I am starting to like crystallize on the next course that I want to propose to teach at my institution. And I feel it's going to be a much harder sell than the other courses, than the one other course that I proposed so far, which is my gender sexuality class. I want to propose a course on poetic persona from Sappho to Taylor Swift. And I want to like use the opportunity to like look at poetic persona. Like, what does it mean when we have an author or a narrator, an author that creates a character or a narrator, and causes us to have this disconnect between like who the flesh and blood human being was versus this I or me that's in this poem, right? When Taylor Swift sings, "It's me, hi, I'm the problem, it's me," is she talking about, you know, actual flesh and blood Taylor Swift who's dating Travis Kelce and is doing all this other stuff? Or is that just the narrative persona inside the song Antihero? That she's crafting this character for a reason. She's leaning into the negativity of like these stereotypes about her and these broad generalizations about her. There's so much that we can do with poetic persona that I think as bookends, having Sappho on the one end and Taylor Swift at the other would be such a good course. It would enroll like crazy. I could very easily get some common area requirements in there in terms of like a social justice element of the course and like interdisciplinary studies and like I want to craft the course so badly, but I think it'll be a harder sell than any other course I've ever proposed, as well as the fact that I know what I'm teaching in the fall already, and I go on sabbatical next spring. So if I do propose the course, I wouldn't be able to teach it until fall 2025, which is terrifying to say. Oh my god, time is fake. Speaking of time, it is time, friends. So I'm going to go ahead and take a break. I'm going to stand up, stretch, grab a new seltzer because mine is running a little bit low. I encourage you all to stand up and stretch as well. And when we get back, we are going to be playing some Ender Lilies. Woo! All right, have a good one, everybody. Have a great break. I will see you all on the other side. Okay, bye. just missed the loop. You hate to see it. All right, welcome back, everybody. I hope you all had a good break. Directly into our general gaming screen. I hope you all are doing well. Let me make sure that my game audio is unmuted here. I think it might need to be a little bit louder as well. So when we get into the game, I'll make sure to balance the audio. So make sure to let me know how it sounds. But yeah, I have not yet. I've re-edited the scenes from the charity stream, but not too much. So we've got our Celeste in the background a little bit. We got our cute little Madeline up on the mountain background here, as well as the new emotes that we revealed during the charity stream a few Fridays ago. So cool times. OMG Quadopine, is that the one and only Quado? Welcome on in, Quado. How are you doing? I was gonna say happy Monday to you, which I think it is Monday for you, right? But yeah, hello. Oh, hello. Right, I forgot that there's a little screen here. Doing good. Let's go. Tuesday morning. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Wait, is it like? It's not like 4 a.m. there, is it? Like I have no idea what the time difference is, but yeah, hope you're doing well, Quada. Good morning, in any event. Okay, so when it's 10 a.m. Okay, cool. I was like, why would you be up at 4 a.m.? Wait, interesting. So, sorry, someone's calling me randomly. Interesting. So then, +6, +12, 18 hours ahead. Wow, cool. Good luck, Ender Lilies. Thank you so much. Okay, so yeah, so to recap, the reason why we're here, why is any of us here? Truly, we played Ender Lilies for the first time many moons ago, like literally like over a year ago, and at that point we had not gotten very far in the game at all. Like we beat Elaine, we beat Jared, and that was about it. So I did a charity stream a week from this past Friday. That, by the way, ended up making $300, which is $50 over the original goal. So thank you again, everyone, for that. I said my thank yous in Discord as well. But if you were there to chat, if you were there to and contribute money, thank you so much for helping raise some funds for the American Heart Association. All 4 streams went really well. So all 4 of us, Math, Mika, and Quack, and I were really happy about that. So yeah, what's the row of emotes about? So it's actually from the charity stream. My incentives for donations were to reveal the new emotes that I'd gotten from my most recent order. So these are the 11. We've got Ancient, Zoom, Early Bird, Flushed, Uwu, Read, Comfy, Jam, Plead, Wow, and Wink. So yeah, these are just the new ones, and I was too lazy to redo my stream scene before today. So yeah, thank you again, everyone, for that. But yeah, here we are with some Ender Lilies. So during that charity stream, one of the other incentives was that at like $50, $100, $150, and $250, chat got to decide what game I played based on some games from Team Cthulhu and the games that we've been playing. One of them was Ender Lilies in honor of Quack. So for the charity stream, I restarted my casual because it had been so long since I played, and I got like an hour and a half in, and we beat Elaine, which felt very lovely. So I want to beat Ender Lilies. I want to be done with this game so that when Ender Magnolia comes out, it's going to be a good time. So that's what we're doing today. We're continuing with our casual. So we've just left off after having defeated Elaine. And I believe, yeah, it's the second one here. We were at level 25 by the time we stopped our first playthrough. Interesting. All right, let me know how sound is with the game. I didn't want to do that, actually. Let me know how the sound is. Oh, I didn't want to... Wait, was that fast travel? I thought that was a memory. Oh, that was a memory. Just going to this memory... Oh, does this just have me, like, interact with the corpse? No, it's not. What? Why are we fighting again? Why are we fighting again? No. No, 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 no. This is not what I want. This is not what I want. Return to respite. Why am I able to fight again? And why is that a thing? No. I hate that. Anyway, let's look at where we're at and see what we can do. Okay, so we can swim now. We have taken the swim. So we can go up and to the right now, but we can also explore down left as well. Let's do a little bit of that. We can actually fast travel to benches, right? We can. So let's go to that respite and go down left here. Bony Pony. Hi, Bony Pony. Oh, we needed okay. Did we need swim to get through here? We did need swim. Okay. Ow. Ow. Okay, that was a level. That's good. Ow. I'm trying to remember if we've been here. If we were here in my last playthrough. Eh. I'm facing the wrong way. Okay. Eh. Okay. Very kind of need to switch right after Fatals. After Mish gets done, welcome in, Quack. How are you doing? I hope Fatals is going well. Yo, can I get up here? Turns out the answer is no. Crying, screaming, throwing up. Ow. Okay, we're about to die! Okay. Oh god, okay. 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 Oh, there you are. Okay. Nope. Oh! Okay. We're doing great. Don't worry about me. We are actually about to... Oh no, I have one more prayer. Okay, good. Thought I was prayerless. Eh! Okay. Oh. Oh, okay, so we can go this way. What's going on up here? Do I want to go up or do I want to go down? Let's go up. So that if I die, I feel like... Wait, can I get up? I think I can. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think this is the way back to the beginning so that I can open that door in case I die. Because I hope I can. Ooh, what are you? It is good luck, Ender Lilies. Thank you. Ooh. Also, hello, Upper. Good luck ending? Lily? Great questions. Hope you're doing well, Upper. Upper, GG's on, is it, Indie-thon? I think I saw you posting about that in Oakcord. GG's. Aha. Was. Tarnished picture. A picture of the White Priestess of the Fount. It appears that the White Priestess was allowed entrance to the Coven, a space usually exclusive to sorcerers. Excuse me. And a magical tool was made there for her. Magical tool? HK also said, Indie-thon, let's go, GG's. Shoot. Okay. We do a little minor genocide here. Just trying to raise our levels. Don't do it. Don't do it. Where? Oh, it's timed. That's right. I forgot about this. Okay. 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 I can do this. I can do this. Okay. Let's go. Easy. Maybe not so easy. Oh, wait a minute. I think I remember this area being an area that I couldn't do much in. Is that true? Last game, if this is like a, is this like a fiery area? Or not fiery, no. I think I'm misremembering. I do remember this though. There's gonna be like a drop here, right? Yeah. Okay. Remembering sounds fake. So true. I thought... Wait. Can I not proceed down this... Okay. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay, fine. Don't hurt me. Okay. Okay, great. Furious Blight can be used to enhance skills. Filthy residue shed by a purified blighted, steeped in rage and fury, gives off a vengeful red light. Allows you to enhance your skills at respites. Okay, so our exit's gonna be down at the bottom right. Let me try not to just... Fuck. Okay. Shit. Okay, let me try not to get completely destroyed here. Wow. I have no... Yeah, this was it. I couldn't get through here. It's gonna be... Yeah. Yes, I remember being horrified by whatever this is. And, not liking it a whole lot. Not entirely a fan of what's happening up there. Okay, if I return to Respite, I wonder if I keep my Furious Blight. 24, right? Excellent. Okay, cool. I hold on to it. Okay, so then what do? We go to the right, I suppose. Yeah, to the right. Ground Fluke Marm, absolutely not. Yeah, that is a Mathul no from us here. Spicy water. Okay. Ow. Did I make it to the right? Was there a reason why? Okay. There's a reason why I couldn't get there before. Or maybe I just didn't explore this way. Oh, it's the thing with water, right? Okay. Okay, hold on. Ow. Ow. Okay. No! Oh, second blightness. Okay. Oh, spicy water. Spicy water! Okay. Huh. Okay, so can we not get this way then? I feel like we should follow the logic, right? We got swim, so the next area should be accessible through a waterlogged area, but... Like, am I missing... Oh, if we go up and above. No. No, this is where we were. Okay. Where's C- when you need it? I guess not. I guess we can't get up this way. Unless I'm missing something, but I doubt... Coyote jump? Yeah, no, there's no way to get up there. Okay. So that's not it, and we can't go through spicy water. But we perhaps can go through the next room to an upper right transition. Quadpine is playing Hollow Knight. Yo. I heard of that game. Water, that's right. Okay. Oh, we're stuck here, right? Right. Right, it had the blight here. Okay. Shoot. Okay, we can't get there without, like, vertical C-dash. Okay, fine. Where else do we go? We can't go to that bottom left. We can't go top right or that right. So we keep going back. Okay. Sure. I made it to Jared last time, and I'm trying to remember where he was and how to get there. Probably this way. Though I was level 25 when I beat Jared last, so maybe I'm a little bit underleveled right now. It's probably a bad idea to try to fight him now, but we'll see. Eh. Built-in bench warp is such a nice QOL? Yeah, for sure. I'm just gonna, like, die to all these crows. How about that? Does that sound good to everybody? I think that sounds good. Already been here. Great. Yeah, I've been here. Right. Okay. Can I do it from here? Maybe it's not here. Where on earth should I go next? I mean, there's so many other transitions that are unexplored, so I guess I just keep exploring them, but... Jeez. Ow. Rude. Good level. Ah! Pupper. No. Rude pupper. Okay. No, this is just a connector, right? Unless there's something in the water here. Yeah. Rabid doggos are not it, not gonna lie. I know that there's more water to explore to the left. I'm just seeing where this transition leads. Is there any way... I wonder if there's a way to attack that dog before it kills me.
Ah, Ranjo Stenja.
Yo, okay, so double yo here. We've got a raid from Jen as well as a resub from Lake. Lake, thank you for those 8 months. Glender Lilies, thank you so much. Jen, welcome on in. Let's make sure you get your shout out here. Playing Grime, I should have known. How was the griming, Jen? How was your 47? 40, 46? Where are we now? Well, welcome in, Jen. Hope you are doing well. Welcome in, Raiders. We are playing some Ender Lilies today. So we do be ending the lilies. It's a good time. If you learn how to skip cutscene and do Vulture properly, you will world record. Let's go. We believe, Jen. Take it back from that evil Cthulhu. We know you can do it. Ow. Okay. This is a long-ass room. 4751, let's go. Alright. 46 incoming, we believe. This is a long-ass room, Jesus. Okay. Failed cutscene skip by doing the inputs too fast. Re-entered, failed by going too slow. Kept going after failing the skip. Oh my god. Well, at least you know where the time save is. Oh, that's so funny, though. Okay. 46 is very doable. After that, you'll see. Fair enough. We believe, though. But yeah, okay, I think everybody should be back from ads. So, for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is the Dancing Grad, otherwise known as Grad or Daniel. And we are playing some Ender Lilies and dying to dogs. We're doing great, don't worry about me. I played this game forever ago, but not very much. I only got like 2 or 3 bosses in. So we are now trying to actually finish the game in anticipation of Ender Magnolia's early access, which is coming later this month. So hopefully I can finish it before then, but I'm not even sure if I'm going to be playing Ender Magnolia early access, but we'll see how it goes. You're too early in runs to really know what your limit is. Yeah, completely fair. World's first 3x. Eyes. In before. Alright, what do we got down here? We got you. You are bad and evil and terrible. Cool. Okay. Chain of Sorcery. Ooh, Charm Notch. We're on our way, friends. On our way to ACN. And is that it? That is probably it. Okay. Great. Okay, so none of those right word transitions are doable yet, or if they are, I've forgotten how to do them. So let's go to the upper right. Yeah, that's right. Upper right is the way. Okay. I'm remembering now. Not unless we allow all the stupid tech that's looking like it's banned, which isn't likely. Yeah, fair enough. Math slate is fuckery. You'll need to cite more, like which fuckery, because we know that's been up to so much. Did I see it? The blob jank, otherwise known as BLJs. Oh, throw an urn, absorb a fragment, like a pillar fragment. Reabsorb the same fragment over and over again? What? Oh my god. That man must be stopped. Must be stopped, I tell ya. Say so, doesn't move by itself? Oh my god. Drop a blob off the hand evader. Okay, so I did see that. I didn't know the finer details of it, but that is crazy. Actually, while we're here, let's double check our spirits. We need to make sure to unequip Umbral Knight for Quack. No, we're gonna hold on to Umbral Knight. Stupidly Wild, yeah. Oh, I did equip Elaine. Right. Okay, yeah. Good for me. Okay. Right, so my spell is on B. Okay. Cool. Absorb fall to go past the death plane, use block to not fall shatter. It's typically wild. Yeah. No, that is some bullshit. That is some bullshit. Affectionate. Did I never pick this up? What is this? Okay, sure. Soldiers of the nation rose to face the blighted but struggled in vain. In the end, the prayers of the woman in white saved the kingdom. Her words, the only thing capable of purifying and stopping the blighted. Revered by the people, this woman came to be known as the White Priestess. It me, and the White Priestess. I think. Maybe not. Yeah, this is the way to Jared. Okay. Ow! Okay, so don't face that guy head on. That's what I've learned. Ow! Okay. So we need to learn how to fight this lad. And the way that we fight is by setting a spirit and then running away. This is what I'm learning. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's helpful. Can we go up here? Probably not. Okay. That's fine. Cliffside Hamlet. Seems this was once a village. Okay. Oh, that's right. The Archer boy's here. My beloved. Why are archers in every game just the worst? Oop. I guess the key to the dogs is jumping before they get there. Yeah. Okay. Right. I remember thinking like I can't get this blight, and it bothered me like crazy. Okay, we're definitely gonna die here. As long as we're all prepared for this eventuality. Yeah, shit. Okay. Amulet fragment, nice. Okay, so we've got no heals. That's not a great place to be, but you know what? It's fine. Right, I'm trying to think like, hey, can I like jump from here to get the blight over there? And I think it involves an ability that I don't yet have. So that's fine. Shoot. Hmm. Okay. Bye. Bye. Okay. Oh, come on. The arrow can hit me through the floor. That's rude. Don't have another heal, which is not a great place to be. Okay. Building our levels though, so that's good. Shit. No more secrets, so that's bad. In fact. Ah, shit. Okay. Woo. Yeah, this is another blight that I wanted to get. Can I get a respite of any sort soon? Mayhaps. No, I can't. Okay, fine. Cool. Well, that's just rude as fuck. Like, getting another prayer there, but having to fight my way through. Through 3 lads, in fact. To get it. Well, shit. I thought... Okay. Cool. Oh, I thought... Okay, never mind. Bye, nerds. Okay. How far will I get before I actually die here? Is my question. Okay. I tried to run. Okay. Oh no, this is the wrong way. Oh, okay, there's no respite over here. And there's nothing but pain and enemies over that way. Let's see if I can find a respite of some sort. Oh shit! Okay, bye. Okay. Fuck! No, let me out! Okay. I just need to get through here. Mr. Crow. Mr. Crow. Just let me through. Okay. Also, there's a chest here, but I don't want to fall down too far. I should have fallen. Okay, hold on. Let's fall down. Try to get this here. Broken music box. Right. Slightly reduces damage received from enemies. Shoot. But now I'm gonna die. Very badly, in fact. I can't get this until ground pound. Shit. I reacted to that too slowly. Okay. Cool. Good talk. Let's see about equipping that broken music box. We out of 4 slots. Yeah. You haven't found too many relics, actually. So we should probably think about that. Not that I know where they are, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's keep on going. By keep on going, I mean keep on proceeding in the direction that we had been going. So, oh, we missed a bottom transition there as well. Okay. Maybe we do the bottom transition on the way. Because I think the bottom transition on that rightmost tile, the top rightmost tile, the bottom transition is not available until ground pound. So let's see what the downward transition in this room is. Ow. All right, on we go. Don't do it. Oh, shit. Okay. I got from both sides there. And by both the arrow that was honing in on me as well as the doggo lad. Please. This is the transition? Must be. 7 blight. Magic. Right, this is another thing that I couldn't get through. Okay. Relic. Nice. Giant's Ring. Slightly increases damage dealt by attacks made while on the ground. Ah, okay. A large ring tinged with magic, worn by the towering warriors of Land's End. Said to be the descendants of giants. Its size makes it a viable bracelet, worn on the arm of a young lady. Cool. Cool. Yeah, we could progress rightward, but we don't have the transition yet, so that's okay. Oh, there's another platform. I was like, let me out! Okay. Yeah. Imagine jumping at the right time. I buffered. Yep, that worked really well for me. Okay. Okay. Getting some good levels here. So that's pretty good. Yes, so we go to the top. Oh! Okay, so the ground pound, that's how we're going to get in. We use the ground pound to get into the right side there. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, good to know. Okay, so we proceed on to the right. Ow. Came in from a Jenkar raid. Been lurking. Fair enough. Welcome in, Moogle Master. Hope you're doing well. Just playing some Ender Lilies here. Potentially dying to enemies. That's okay. Ow. Okay. It's okay. We're learning how to do all of this. You're a large boy. Okay, cool. Oh shit. Okay. Ow. Okay. Should know that would happen. Shit! Okay, so I can't dodge away. I have to dodge underneath, I'm guessing, with that ground pound. Cool. I am bad. Speaking of ground pounds. Ow. Okay. Do I have any spirits other than the ones you're using? Yeah. We've got a few of them. So we've got Umbral and Elaine. We've got Sigrid, which are my main three. I've got Cliffside Hamlet Youth, Fungal Sorcerer, and Floral Sorceress. I think I found one or two more. I know that Ground Pound comes with Jared, and I think we're on our way to him right now. But that is what I've got so far. Oh shit! Archer! Okay. Okay. We're not going to ask any questions about that hitbox. We're just going to take it and go. It's all melted in the rain. I didn't want to heal there. Okay. Stagnant Blight, good. Grad screen, so true. Hey, Antarius, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. We've got a lot of Stagnant Blight. We can probably upgrade something when we get back to a respite. I'm hoping the Jared respite is soon. Right, we can't proceed left anymore until Ground Pound, so we have to go this way. Hey. Ow. Oh, shit. These are not the spirits that I want. Okay. Alright. Thanks, Elaine. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Dodge the wrong way. Didn't dodge at all. So we got that. Let's stay up here. Yeah, let's stay up here. Good level up. We're trapped. Excellent. You love to see it. Okay. Let's go this way. You killed me last time. Ah! Okay. Take that. I thought you were jumping. Okay. Cool. Respite? Question mark? No respite. You got your Meekar mug, so it's a great day. Let's go. Meekar mug, friends. Okay, my next break, I should make some tea in the Meekar mug to show it off. I think that would be cute. Chi-Chi's Meekar mug, though. That is very exciting. So, speaking of checking on things, let me check my phone. Okay, just making sure that didn't get any text from Eric or anything like that. So we're good to go. Respite. I spy a shack over yonder. Let's rest our weary bones, please. Oh, wait. True Believer's Note. After the Blighted started to appear in Land's End, many religions quickly began to die out, including the True Way. Seeking hope, many flocked to the White Priestess. It is likely that the Way of the White Parish arose from there and spread amongst the people. Okay, you're actually respite. Let's go. Oh, thank God. Okay. Cool. So we need damage dealt while by attacks made while on the ground. Let's take you off, I think. Put you on. Cool. Yeah, our spirits are generally still pretty good. Enhanced, that's what I wanted. Okay. So I need an Ancient Soul. I don't have any here. I need Furious Blight. I've got 28. Stagnant Blight to upgrade Secret as well. Yeah, I'm not really using the others yet, so let's enhance Secret. We need 90 for the next level. Okay. In order to get level 2 of Lane, we need 10. And we're going to need 30 for the next one. Okay. Good to know. We're going to need an Ancient Soul. to upgrade Umbral. Perfect size for your morning coffee. Big. Let's go. I love that. Right. This was the way that we could have gone. So there's that. There's also... Is this the way to... I think this is the way to Jared. I jumped directly into it because I'm very smart. Like that. Okay. Oh, why are you there? Okay. Rude. Oh shit. Okay. Ow. Rude. Don't melee me with your bow. Just rude. What did I just open? Amulet fragment, good. I opened something. Probably something important. Oh, was this closed? It was closed before, okay. Ground pound, so... The downward transition is going to be ground pound locked. Ow. Why are there so many archers and other folks here? Okay. Ow. Okay. Jesus. Okay. So that's terrible. Everything is terrible here. Oh my god. Okay. God almighty. Okay, so that's how I got to level 25 for Jared. Okay. Come down here. Oh. Or I'll come up to you, fine. Okay. One prayer and a dream. Coward strats, let's go. Okay. already dead. Okay, cool. More ground pounding. Excellent. You're a large boy. Why are you here? Hi. Okay. Okay. We're learning, friends. Learning things about ourselves. I am dashing through you, I promise. Oh my god. Dying. Actually dying. That was only one room past. I hate it here. Okay. Maybe we should explore this way a little bit before making our way to Jared. Right. Okay, this is the section that I thought this was. That I thought the other section was. Okay. Now I understand. Okay, and this one... Okay. Yeah, I think going here is a better idea first, so I can get more levels and things before making my way over to Jared. Okay. Ow. Okay. Get down here. And don't get down here. Ow. Okay, contact damage sucks. I don't like it at all. Okay, light. That's good. Okay. Ow. Okay. Okay, so I can't do that. That's fine with me. What's it? Haha. Ah, okay, I see. Ah, okay. So I don't want to go there. Let's go back this way. Okay. This is where we need to be. All the angry lads. go past here, we theoretically should be able to. But how? Ah. No, I thought you were a sneaky little platform. But you're not. You're just a disappointment. Right, okay. And here's a, whatchamacallit. Another spirit. I'm sorry, Western Merchant. If only I could see my wife and daughter one last time. We are monsters. The lore of this game is not fun, friends. It is not fun. Oof. Right, I think I remember liking Western Merchant a lot. But I'm wondering if I liked him more than Elaine. Because I think I vaguely remember equipping Western Merchant over Elaine. I cannot remember if that's exactly what I did. Okay. Right. How do we get... I feel like we can't get you until we have some other ability. Or if we go along the top? Is there a top here? Is there a top that I forgot about? So unlike me, but no, there's not. Okay. Can you believe you got himboed by your own rando? Oh no! A Death Store rando? What happened, Pimpus? No, here's where the wide thing is. Okay. Testing at the parts of it that are done anyway? Yeah, makes sense. But by himbo, do you mean like there's a logic error, or like himbo, like you have no idea where to go? Spend a while running around thinking. Let's put Umbral, Elaine, no, Sigrid, and Western Merchant. We'll see if I like that. I'm out of ideas. Remembered. Oh, there's that hidden tower and cemetery. You haven't checked. Oh no. The math check. It was progression. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Okay, let's see if I like Western Merchant. Oh right, the Western Merchant like comes with me. Okay. Cute. Nice. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I think I'll change back to Elaine, but oh, I don't need to fight them anymore. I can keep going here. Cool. Right, this area. Fuck. Okay. So actually, hold on. I will use Western Merchant here because you can help me with these birds, actually. Western Merchant actually really helpful in this section here in particular. I'm right next to you. Okay. Ow. Okay. Okay. Ow. Ow. Okay. Ow. Right, this section is terrible and I hate it so much. Okay, but we can just run past here. I'm... okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we can't get that light yet. We need some sort of ability that we don't yet have. Okay, we've taken the swim, so we can do this. Or we can go up and above. Let's go up and above first. I think this leads to something. Something that I don't want to do. Okay, bye. Let's go down. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay, stagnant blight. Get back closer here. Thank you. You must be doing things right if you're getting the genuine random things already. Let's go. Yeah, absolutely. Ow. Okay. That one was me being dumb. Okay. Oh, why are you right there? Okay. Zero prayers in a dream. Are you... Okay. Yeah, we can't do anything over there. I must have missed something. How do we get up there? Ah, I see. Do I want to do this just yet? No. I want to find the next respite, and then maybe I can come back here. Okay, I feel this is the way to where we need to go. Hamlet Request 1. Request. Fearless warrior needed to slay large monsters in the forest. Monsters have settled in the forest near the hamlet, wounding many of the king's soldiers. Rewards will be given for any of the fiends killed. Stand with us to protect our great nation. King of the Bastion, Heimel. Heimel. Okay, so we converge here. There are 2 exits. The music has stopped. It's very foreboding. Can you stop? Okay, cool. Fury's Blight, that's good. Okay. Thought that's gonna be a boss fight. Eh. Didn't realize you're still alive. Okay. Okay, now we're locked on this side. Okay. Good to know. Okay, so this is not progression. And it's, in fact, very far away from where we were. So now... go upward. We missed a transition earlier, and that's okay. We can always go back. Because we have a respite here, let's go. Adherent's letter. It is at the White Parish grounds in the catacombs where the Guardian candidates endured many years of training. They toiled to fortify their bodies and minds to be deemed worthy of protecting the White Priestess. Selected from devotees at the church, it is said that only the 10 finest candidates will earn that honor. Are there 10 bosses? And we've only defeated, like, one of them technically so far? Oof. Oof. Okay. Let's go back a tile to see what was going on there. Okay. We're at a high enough level that that does the damage that we need. How far along am I in the game? I think not very far at all, because whenever I've told Math or Colette that Jared was the furthest boss that I defeated, they were like, oh, that is not far in the game at all. Therefore, my impression is that I'm not very far in the game at all. Okay. Sure. This is a mini boss fight, right? Oh, okay. I have a feeling you're preparing me for... Oh, God, okay. Yep. Is there some kind of boss rush mod for this game? Probably? Question mark? Not entirely sure. Given the choice, I'd rather have lost my mind than this. Oh, I'm sorry, Headless Knight. Headless Defender. A knight with shield at the ready. Well-timed blocks will counter enemies, leaving them stunned and vulnerable. A knight who followed in the footsteps of the hero Jared. Suffering the blight upon becoming immortal took its toll. He was beheaded for attacking his fellow knights. Yikes. Okay, so what's my ability here? Yeah. Well-timed blocks will counter enemies. Yeah. It is aquatic, so that's cool. Okay. Good to know. Whee! Alright. Upper path does have something as well, so let's, including another transition. So let's get this respite, look at that, and then we'll see what we can do with Jared. I might take a break before Jared, though. I've been sitting for quite a bit, so we'll see what happens. Oh, I need to go like... Oh no, I can just go this way. Okay, cool. Good talk. Ow. Ow! Okay. Alright. So this will connect leftward, back where we've been. Ow. Ow! Okay. Nothing about this is good. Okay. I'm trying to dash past you. Okay, fine. God. Right, and I tried to get up there and I couldn't do that either. Okay, cool. Nice. Another charm notch. Okay, so the upward transition here seems that I can't get quite yet. If that's the transition, probably. Okay. Alright, so I think we're doomed to try to fight Jared now. I remember it taking me quite a while last time, so we'll see what happens this time. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Let's watch for a little bit first. Alright, ground pound. Ow. Ow. Okay. Ooh, God. Oh, God. Okay. I tried to dash like 3 separate times and like dash into him each time. So that doesn't bode well. Okay. Dash the other way. Okay. Phase. Cool. Oh, ow. Okay. Facing the wrong way. Okay. Ow. Okay. Ow. Okay. Oh, backswing. Okay. One, two. Oh, shit. Okay, I thought you were gonna do a third one. Okay. Oh, right to the face. Okay, we got down under half HP. That feels good. That feels good for a first try. Yeah, that music is a banger. The music transition is abrupt. That is very, very true. Very true. Ow. I jumped directly into him. I deserve to get hit there. Ow. Okay. I should not get right up into his grill. And yet... Ow. Okay. Remember what I just said about not getting up in his grill? I have grilled and I have been punished as a result. Okay. Backswing. Okay. The backswing text is quite rude, in fact. Oh, that backs. Okay. The splash of that really hurts. Okay. Yep. That backswing attack is so rude. Like, you can't, like... If you try to dash through it, he gets you on the other side. So what's the play there? Do I like dash away? Do I get iframes on my dash? I think so. But I think we're doing okay in terms of our spells, right? D-Dark, obviously. Why are you dying to video game bosses? Like, we're not using a lane, but can we use anything else? I mean, I guess we can try using Headless Defender. But maybe not. Maybe, but I mean, I'm not really using a lane anyway, so might as well try something else. Okay. All right. We got another add-in coming in 13 minutes. I think I will take a break at that point, whether I've defeated Jared or not. Oh, too soon. Okay, actually... Ow. 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 Okay. I need to remember what the tells of these attacks are. Okay. That's the tell for the backswing. Okay. Okay, let's try the block. No. Oh, did it work? Can't tell. Okay. Okay, so I think you can escape the backswing. You just have to, like, be exact with your pixels. Okay. You're gonna jump. Oh, I'm gonna jump. Twice. Third time? Third time! Fuck! Okay. One, two. 1, 2, 3. No 3. Okay. Secret help. Okay, fine. Elaine time. Good. Okay. Don't sit. Oh God, I misread that. I misread that so badly. We were so close. Oh God. Okay. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. Oh, we were doing so well. We were doing so well. I was so patient, and then I wasn't. And therein was my undoing. Crying. Okay. Cool. We can do this. Too soon. Dude. Ow. Here. Don't get over here, that's fine. Number 3. No 3. Hit. Okay. No fuck. Shit. Get out of my way. Okay. Okay. That was very bad. Ow. Let's go. All right. The blighted scum. How could they? How dare they? I'm sorry, Jared. I hear the muffled voices of the villagers outside my shack. They fear what I have become upon my return from the fortress battle. I chose to become an immortal knight to protect them all. Thank you for the G, Jared. There are days I wish I would be purified, but the priestess of the fount must not be made to carry that burden any longer. Hi, Oat. Welcome on in. Thank you for the good luck. After some time, I hear voices again. But this time, they belong to the White Priestess and a child. The priestess, once but a child herself, now cuts a radiant figure. I no longer know the pleasures of joy, but despite this, my cheeks widen in a grin. How are you doing, Out? When madness takes me, will this little one be made to carry the burden? I don't know how long my consciousness will hold out. But as long as I am myself, I will be a shield to protect them from harm. But he wasn't himself! The pain I will endure is nothing compared to their suffering. Oh. Crying. Jared, the Elder Warrior, swings a heavy, powerful hammer slowly, but with force and range enough to blow enemies away. A giant of a man, once dubbed the finest knight in the kingdom, he was a symbol of glory and a hero to his village. His altruism made his demise a lonely one. That was loud, sorry. Giant's hammer, while airborne down an X, okay. Elder Warrior Jared dives and unleashes a shockwave upon landing, can break pustulant ground. The greater the height, the more powerful the shockwave. After leaping up, you can perform a dive attack with Jared by pressing down and X in mid-air. The impact of the dive can break through pulsant ground, impenetrable by normal attacks. Some pustules are tougher than others and can only be broken from by diving from on high. Right. Cool. He protected the village to the very end. A brave warrior indeed. You were in his memory. Did you two visit him often? All right. Hamlet's Scrawl. An image scrawled upon using Pacadite. It appears to be a doodle of the White Priestess of the Fount playing with the children of the hamlet under a radiant sun. Okay, let's find a respite, and then I will take a break. Hamlet request 2. Warning, the catacombs are off limits. Blighted captured in Land's End are being held in the catacombs. To reduce the risk of further spread of the blight, the catacombs are off limits. Also note that harboring individuals carrying the blight is a crime. Report any and all sightings of the blighted to the Royal Guard immediately. Oh no. So that's what happened. Furious Blight. Oh no. Oh, we can't get past here. Okay. Cool. Alright. Perfect timing because we've got 2 minutes until the next ad. So let me go back to the... Jared. The Jared respite, and then we'll take our break, and then we'll continue on probably rightward after this. We have a lot of ground pound ground that we could backtrack to, so if I get stuck in this direction, then I can always go back to that. But for now, we will go ahead and take a break. All right, everyone, I hope you all take the opportunity to stand up and stretch. We've been going for close to 2.5 hours at this point, so make sure to grab some water, stretch your legs, do whatever you need to do. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll probably start considering dinner soon too, actually. So I'm not actually entirely sure how much longer I'll play, but we'll see how that goes. All right, have a good break, everyone. See you on the other side. Oh, that reminds me, I wanted to make some tea in my new Mika mug, so I'll probably bring that back from my break. All right, have a good one, everybody. See you in a few minutes. right, hello everybody. I am back. I just realized it never muted my mic. I'm so sorry if there were random noises here and there. Let me switch back to my general gaming scene. Hello everybody. Make sure that game audio is audible as well. Hope you all had a good break. Sorry for being gone a little bit longer than I anticipated, but my kettle took some time to boil the water. But it's all for a good cause, because I'm about to unveil right here on this very stream the receptacle of said tea that I was brewing, and I'm very excited about it. We've got our very own Mika Tired mug right here in a lovely little grad blue color. So, oh my god, I love this mug so much. And this is my very first mug of tea, my first cup of tea in this mug. So, very excited about that. Yeah, let's get those Mika Tireds in chat. Mika Tired, I'm not here. That has the same power to it, Nicole, as there is when I say that I'm asleep. The damn 139 sleep. But yeah, oh my god, I'm so excited about this mug. Eric is constantly getting on my case about the fact that I have many mugs and I only use like 6 or 7 of them, instead of like the other like few dozen that are in our cabinet right now. But you know what? Mugs are to be collected and to be looked at, not to be used. That's all I care about. Yeah, so here we are. All right, we've got spirits now. And one of them is Jared, the Elder Warrior. Let's see about putting him in this slot to see how that goes. Mikar collect, exactly. Pimpus knows where it's at. Okay. We've got a Jared memory here and there as well. Okay. We save. We go to the right. We're gonna look into that little hole in the wall and see what's there. If not, then we go back the other direction. And we use our new ground pound ability. And in fact, yeah, nice. Pound that ground with a little blush. Where are we at? What's happening here? What achievement did I just get? Hold up. Was it a unleash the giant hammer's full power? What? Okay, cool. Whatever that means. Oh? Hi, me? It seems she hit herself. Oh god. Priestess's Wish, Prayer Restoration Plus. A fleeting wish left behind by a white priestess at the moment of her death. Well, shit. That's not great. But also, what is you? Are you a thing? Prayer Plus. Does it mean that I restore more when I pray? I thought it would be like another prayer, which would be really nice, but apparently not. Okay, so all there is here. Okay, so I guess there isn't that much this way then. And this way is blocked by the large thing, so... Okay, we look for our ground pound transitions. Let's see what that leads us to. Bench warp. And a map. So, Prayer Plus sounds like a subscription service. It sure does. Okay, we definitely had a ground pound over to the right of that respite. So let's go back there. Bony pony. For the low price of $9.99 a month, you too can have Prayer Plus. There's a ground pound up here as well, right? Okay, it doesn't lead to a transition, but there's probably an item there. So let's do that first, actually. Let's take the respite one more time, because I don't think I actually took it. And save manually. Ow. Rude. Okay, fine. I really don't want to fight these boys head on, so I'm just gonna do the coward strats right now. You know what? That's fine. Love that for myself. Okay. Oh, are you not the one with the ground pound? Oh, I thought you... no, I think the ground pound is back somewhere. Okay. Maybe not then. I thought there was one here. I guess I'm wrong. Or maybe it's... No, it wouldn't be in the middle here. No, okay. Okay, back we go. I guess we can return to the respite, actually. Because we definitely have a ground pound up to the right here. So we can save here. And yeah, to the right. Let's not waste our magic. I was going to try to... that's what we need to do. We need to go from way up top. Okay. Oh, God. I've never seen that before. Okay. Oh, but how do we get... okay. So do we need another ability to get up there? Or... Okay, because we need to get to the top there in order to ground pound that pustule. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, I think there were other ones along the way. Again, not transitions, but... Yeah, I see. Okay. Right. Okay. So this one, for example, I think is fine. Cool. Down we go. Ah, yes, so it's this side. Okay, excellent. And then there are 2 exits down there. Okay. Cool. Cool. So... left, down, right. Okay, we can do that. Ah. Aha. Aha. Where exactly are you? Are you here? Good enough. Okay, so we go to the right now. Oh. Have we been through... No, this is... Okay. Here we are. Let's see. Hey, Eric. Oh, hello. You are... Ooh! You're an ex... Oh. Eric's on the phone. Thought he was talking to me, but he wasn't. Transfer. Okay, so we haven't been this way yet, so that's good. We're learning things. Oh, shit! Okay. Ow. Okay, that was a really rude mimic. Hated that. Every part of it, in fact. Thank you. Can I make it? I can. Can I make it there? Can, like, just barely not make it, which is very frustrating. No, I didn't want to use a secret. Is there an air stall that can get me there? No, that, like, keeps me in the same place. Does Elaine? No, I just stay in the same place. I doubt that there's a... Yeah, I guess not. Crying, that would have been so good. Okay. So we'll figure out what happens here. Oh, Jared's infinite. Didn't even realize. Wow, okay. Good to know. Okay. Okay. So those boys explode. Oh, shit. Okay. I think that is what Prayer Plus does. Because that definitely healed a lot more than it used to. We've got 2 different ways we can go. Let's go backward first. Okay. Oh. Can we do a sideways? Can we do it from here? No. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to be able to do it sideways at some point, I guess. But not quite yet. Okay. So that's blocked off. Hitmonchan. Everyone loves a good fighting type Pokemon. Okay. Yeah, so I did need to do this first. Then we go this way. We'll see what's happening over in this direction here. Reach 10 respites, yo. I like how that tells us that we got a respite before I even saw it. What is here? Frettiest Ring. Grants the ability to parry once equipped. We get a parry in this game? Oh, but once it's equipped. Press right trigger in time with an oncoming attack to repel the strike and nullify its effects. The ring worn by the White Priestess of the Fount. The third Priestess of the Fount was of special note in that she was less susceptible to the blight, allowing her to bestow salvation upon its sufferers. Wow. We got a ring. Okay. So we're now in the territory that, like, I have not been... 0 slots. Let's go. Nice. Hello. Oh, no. Drama?
It's fine. I'll tell you later.
Oh, no.
The assistant director called me before our call. Oh, I don't care.
Okay.
Drama. He called me. We're supposed to talk at 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Me and Wilbur. He called me leaving a voicemail saying, I quit. Can't be involved anymore.
Great.
So then I called him and I was like, we need most of the money back then.
Yes.
So I have to find out a way to do that.
Talk to, you know.
I did. And
Yeah.
it's probably going to be a donation to the theater club that we'll use
Sure.
for the show.
Yeah.
But I have to clear that with student activities to be like, is this okay?
Yeah.
But anyway, now I have to find a Keys 2 player.
Oh, jeez.
But he was being so manipulative. He was like,
I'll be right back,
sorry,
Chad.
just 1 second.
Yeah, sorry, Chad.
He was like, I don't.
All right. Thank you for your patience, chat. Sorry, I just had to catch up with Eric. There was a bit of a dramatic situation with a work situation. But yeah, here we are. We got some relics. Okay, so we can parry now, so that's cool. We can also put our soiled prayer beads back on. Right trigger to parry. I like that it's zero cost, because then it's clear that you're supposed to keep it on at all times. Like, it's a new ability, essentially. Ah, I see. Okay. Cute. Okay, so it is infinite as well. There's no slowdown there, or cooldown, so that's good. Okay, let's save and see what's going on here. So I think I'm going to stream for another like 30 minutes to 45 minutes or so, and then we'll end at that point. But the fact that we're already past where we were in my first playthrough feels pretty good. The Sunken Graveyard is upon us. What is the Sunken Graveyard? Signs of the ancients litter this place. Indeed, not much has changed since then. In fact, the ancients once called what is now Land's End their home. Their homes, their families, their honor, all stolen away from them. I don't know that I would call immortality a form of survival. But either way, I am the last of the ancient warriors. The lore of the Umbral Knight. Let's go. Once I fell, nothing remained of my era after I awoke. Save for my Deathless Pact, of course. Oh, of course, the Deathless Pact. I know all about the Deathless Pact. Come on. Which is to say, I think we both feel what it's like to be left all alone. Ugh. The sadness. Down we go. Down we go. Catacombs. Okay. The rain's destructive wake closes off many paths for us. We may unearth hidden ancient relics. Good level. Okay, so we've got 2 transitions, one to the bottom right, one down below. I tried to parry. Okay, never mind. Please. Ow. Okay. Okay, I deserve that. Okay. Not a huge fan of the spider aesthetic here, not gonna lie. Okay, I missed chat as well, by the way. I am as mega tired as my mug, so I shall go to sleep now. Entire if you're still around, have good sleep. Thanks for hanging out and chilling with us as we ended some lilies. Oh, there's something down here. Okay. Oh, there's a big pustule here. Okay, cool. Good to know. Oh, I should check to see if we have more upgrades that we can do. Okay, spicy water, we don't like that. Ow. You napped, let's go, Khan. I hope the nap was a good one. Can I get back up from here? I hope so. You're probably a mimic. No. Not a mimic, but potentially. Okay. Alright, so now we try... we can't get up there. Crying. Okay. We try to get back up in order to ground pound. Is it from here? Where is... Not here. Not here. Okay, cool. So it's to the left here. Shoot. Can I get back up here? Cannot. So I still have to go all the way around. Crying. Yeah. Okay, at least the enemies are dead now, so we're doing okay. So it's to the left of this platform, in fact. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Oh, there are skulls. Oh, I don't like that. Don't like that one bit. What are you? Fuck. Okay. No. Oh shit. Oh shit. I don't like any of this. I don't like any of this. Get out of here. Get out of here. Fuck. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Coming here without any heals was a choice. It's not the right choice, but it was a choice. Oh shit. Okay. Shit. Okay. Yeah. Understandable. It's like the Sanctum but underwater. Exactly. Oh shoot. Okay. So that was scary. Yeah, I guess we go back to that direction because it looks like that will be a helpful ability. One might call it a spirit. So all the enemies are back. Ow. Ow. Thought that was gonna get you. Okay, fine. Okay, I need to be better about fighting these guys. Okay. I wonder what happens when I go above instead of below. Oh shit. That's what happens. Cool. Okay. Like I should be trying to kill these enemies, but I'm not. Okay. Nope. Bye. Alright. So coming here with no heals is probably not the greatest idea that I've ever had. Ow. Ow. Let me through. Oh, that freezes me in place. Interesting. Okay. That's probably the ability then. Yeah. Fascinating. It. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I need to get here without taking all that unnecessary damage. That's the goal here. Though one more enemy it looks like, then I'll have a level. So that could be good. There we go. Nice. Alright, zoom through, avoid all the enemies, cry, etc. Okay. Right. Good. Ow. Come on. I was like, you're so close. Come on. Okay. Alright. Ancient Crypt Keeper. For the priestess to be the last thing I see. I'm truly blessed. Oh, God. So it's probably that, that spiderweb thing that freezes folks in place. Yeah, arcane projectiles. Fires arcane projectiles that damage and trap enemies for a short time. After a lifetime spent guarding the catacombs, The Elder Crypt Keeper had earned eternal rest. His dying wish was to be interred under the watchful eye of his son, the Apprentice. Hooray, now we can summon a spider. Obtain 10 blighted spirits. Nice. Let's go. Okay, so now I guess we can fight our way through again. Ow. Okay. Oh, I see. I'm gonna die here, actually. It's not gonna be great. Okay. I'm trying to dash through you. Okay, fine. Okay, is that all of you? I sincerely hope so. Oh shit, not you. Okay. Ow. Ow. Okay. So I'm gonna die here actually, and that's entirely my fault, but at least we got our spirit on the left side. That's where you're coming from. Fuck you. God. Fuck you! Okay. Apparently I couldn't grab that ledge while that enemy was there. Fun fact. Today we learned. Alright. Okay, I think yeah, we're getting to the time when I should start winding down, so I'm going to consider carefully getting to the next respite and then seeing what we can do from there. Oh, okay, so we completed that area, actually. That's good. That's good to know. Do we go back down there, or do we go... Yeah, I think we go back down there, and then we just, like, bum rush the right side. Yeah, I think that's the play. Ow, I was going past you, I swear. Okay. There we go. Aha! Okay, I'm glad that I went this way, because there's our respite. Okay, cool. Defense of the Twin Spires 2. After a long grueling battle, the White Priestess of the Found was finally able to purify the Blighted invaders. From that time on, few interlopers from the Blighted Lands were ever sighted. Peace had returned to Land's End. The power of the White Priestess of the Wind allowed the Twin Spires to be built, standing as symbols of the realm's defense. The Priestess of the Found fought to defend them. Interesting. Okay, so I'm guessing if we go from the top here, then that is going to lead us to the same place. Cool. Good to know. Actually... Yeah, there we go. Looks like a spider. Sure does. Yeah, so I guess we can look at that later to see if that's where it connects, but for now... We go to a boss? Oh no, this is a lift. Hey Math, welcome on in. Radleg, no! No! No, not a rat raid. I was gonna raid you. Welcome in Math, how are you doing? And welcome in Rat and Raiders. Rat, how was the pseudo regalia? Let's make sure you get your shout out here. Hi Rat, welcome on in. You had to beat me to it. I see how it is. Honestly, like I am going for another like 5 to 10 minutes or so, but that's just really funny because it wasn't in the back of my brain. I was like, I hope I have a raid target. Pseudo was good. The new update is awesome. Let's go. Nice. I can't wait to get playing with it. Let's see what I've missed here. I said hello to Math. Math, how are you doing? Ender Lilies goes really well. Like we are already past where we were my last playthrough. Like we beat Jared this stream, and we're now in the catacombs, and I've never been here before. So we're doing really well. So, woo. So yeah, welcome on in. Hello, Deadly. Welcome on in. Hello, Oat. Hello, Spuds as well. And Minish. Hope you all are doing well. Welcome in from the Rat Raid. You have to try the new update. There's a map now. Wow. Colette MSLP in shambles. I can't watch the VOD of the pseudo race until I play the game myself. So, very sad about that. If you're coming in from the Rat Raid and you don't know who I am, my name is the Dancing Grad, otherwise known as Grad or Daniel, and play a lot of things on this channel, mostly Hollow Knight and Death's Door and some other fun stuff like that. But we are playing some Ender Lilies, which is a game that I need to finish at some point in my life. I played a little bit of it for my charity stream, which was a few Fridays ago. And I had played like over a year ago, but I'd forgotten everything about it, so I restarted during that stream. This is only my second stream back at Ender Lilies, and this is like 4 hours in or something like that. And we're already on in a new area that I hadn't been to yet in my first playthrough. So we're resuming. Any rat leg one scurries in the chat? MSLP shambles, very true. But yeah, welcome in everybody. Also, if you're just coming in, take a look at what I'm sipping my tea out of right here with this lovely Mikar tired mug. It's pretty delightful, not gonna lie. The scurries and the tireds, you really do love to see it. I love this mug. Like, I love it with my entire heart. And I'm so glad that I won one during Mika's charity stream. Still waiting for your mug. When do you get it? When do you get it? What size ounce is it? It's the bigger size. So I got most of my mugs are this size. So yeah. Meeker tired. Me after rat leg one scurrying around. Indeed. Soon TM. Yes. I love mugs. It was funny though because like I didn't tell Eric that I won the mug, and then it arrived like really quickly. So then I took it out of the box, I put it in the dishwasher, and then Eric was the one who unloaded the dishwasher, and he's like, Daniel, what is this? Because I have many mugs, many of which I don't use, but I was saying earlier in the stream that mugs are not meant to be used, they're meant to be collected and then looked at. So I think my husband has his priorities incorrect. But anyway, this mug, pretty delightful. Right before raiding and you opened my stream, first thing you saw was me sipping from the Mikar tired mug, and it filled you with delight. Let's go. All right. Okay, so what I had said was that we were going to take the next respite and then end the stream from there, but I said that literally one screen before we got to a respite, so I'm going to keep on going for a little bit. We might run into a boss, we'll see what happens, and we'll see what we do after that. Yeah. 2 types of mugs: unusable pretty mugs and drinking mugs. Yeah, that's very true. Any rat like one yeps in the chat? All of mine are pretty functional. It's just that like I've been collecting mugs since I was like in undergrad, so my husband has some validity to what he was saying, but he also doesn't. So there. Oh, you are a breakable wall. In fact, this appears to have been the White Priestess's room in the catacombs. Seems she was an avid artist. Fretius memoirs too. Performing the purification brings joy back to the people. I must continue if only to be of that small service. I thought I was useless, but they need me as long as I'm the White Priestess. Well, shit. Late because I had to go rent a Mikar tired. Yeah, that makes sense. You're off work now. How goes the Ender Lilies? Welcome on in, Mika, again. GG's on work. It goes really well. We're actually already past where I was in my very first playthrough over a year ago. We're in the catacombs now. And I had not been there yet, so we're here. We will be ending soon, though, because it's around dinner time for me. But, Mika, all stream, and by all stream I mean for the last, like, 30 minutes, I've been showing off Mikar mug. Mikar tired mug. So when Oat says, our inspiration, cheers to our inspiration. It's such a good mug. I love it, no matter what Eric says. I thought he would hear that. 1 second. Which one? A packet of rice? Oh, yes. Yeah. Sorry. It's so good. Can't wait to buy all the Mika merch. Yeah, I mean, throw this shit on like a hoodie, a t-shirt. It's gonna be great. Okay, so we're here now. Oh, that did not connect the way that I thought it did. You are awful. I'm not huge into the spider aesthetic. Not gonna lie. Okay. Okay. Oh, I could also check and see if I can actually upgrade any of my abilities. Activate. Oh. Hi. Okay. Oh shit. Who are you and what are you doing here? Thank you, Elaine. Oh, charm. Nice. Kiltius' ring slightly reduces cooldown times. Kiltius, priestess of guidance and inheritor of souls. Unearthed from blighted muck, this ring predates the founding of Land's End. Wait, Mika, please get your merch out before your visit, and then I can wear it to see you. Honestly, I would do the same. I would do the same. You don't have wearable merch? You don't have wearable merch yet. Just saying. Try me. Oh, okay, I see. What is here? What was the point? Mika stickers are sitting in mailbox and you don't check frequently? Let's go. Time to check that mailbox, it sounds like. Shoot, okay. So I have the charm on that gives me more damage when I'm grounded. I'm pretty sure that doesn't mean that my air attacks do less damage, but I'm hoping that's the case at least. Okay. Help me, Lane. Bye. Amulet fragment? Fretia's Memoirs 1. Okay. I can't believe she vanished the day I was born. No one even told me why. They said that she cut a frail frame, but I knew what was truly to blame, absorbing the blight at that rate. I wonder if I'll end up the same way. How did my mother live as a white priestess? How can I live as one? Mika Mug is down there too. Let's go. Yes, it is a blessed mug. We do love it. New enemies down here? Sure are. Bye. Okay. Fuck. Okay. I was trying to dash past you. Okay. We've not been here. We've got 2 more transitions, but there's a respite down there. Let's see what's going on up here, though. Ah, yeah. Okay, so this connects to the room that we were in. This is a new room. I knew it. I knew you're going to be a filthy mimic. Okay. I was trying to get my secret out. Okay. Ow! Rude. Here. Take a bunch of Elaines. There. God, I hate mimics. Okay. Ow. Okay. Oh, shit. Ow. Okay, so we're definitely, like, gonna die here, right? That... We're all agreed on that? That's definitely something that's happening. Oh, Blight. Nice. Okay. Cool. This room is completed, so that's good to know. There's an upward transition, apparently. Probably this way. Huh. Aha. I knew that would happen. Okay. Cool. So... we can explore rightward, and I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we'll just go for a little bit more, and then we will end stream from there. We'll find a raid target. We're not gonna go to the right, in fact. Because that's not a place that we can go. Great. We explore our upward transitions, friends. Just go to the right. It's gonna be easy, duh. We need to go up one more transition. Yes. Up one more transition. Ow. Do I have to fight you each time? That sucks. Ow. Okay. Grass stream while you're awake. Hello, CZ. Welcome on in. We're going for just a little bit more here. Okay. Hope you're doing well, CZ, though. We're gonna get the enemies down here again. We are. Go, yeah, up and up. Nope. Bye. Okay. I forgot that I put the Mayo command in. I'd love to see it. Okay. Okay, we haven't been here yet. Let's see what this transition is like. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Rude. Arrived in the office and there's carrot cake, so things are going great. Let's go. I'm jealous. I love carrot cake. No. No. Let me over there. No. Sobbing. Okay. So that means that we go up one more transition, and then we go either left or right. So, yeah, it was this transition. Okay, good. I wish that those walls remained broken between attempts, because that'll be kind of annoying to keep doing each time. I love how Sigurd, like, just barely was out of frame. Just out of range there. Okay, there we go. Need horizontal people power, so true. Only there were a way to become horizontal. Can we do this? Locked. Right. So we can't do the leftward transition then, so that means right is our only way forward. Play on needing tall people or short people powers, exactly. Do you not have... Not until you're activated, I see. Okay, so we can get back up there. Huh! Why are there so many of them? Shoot. Okay, we're actually locked off here? No, that's not a... Okay, I thought it was a thing, but it's not a thing. Ooh. Excuse me. How do I get up there? I'm gonna be up there. That's how I get up here. Nice. Good to know. Amulet fragment. Nice. Okay. All right. Are we gonna get a nice little respite here? That'd be pretty cute. We are. Let's go. Okay. So that's a good natural stopping point here, I believe. We can take a peek to see if there's a. I meant to read that. We can check to see if there's a boss or something next, but we'll see about that. It probably won't play it because I need to get some dinner into me. Oh, there's an ad starting in a minute. Sorry about that, everyone. Let me run that now, just so that we can end stream free and clear. Lady Fretia, the third white priestess. Oh, no, sorry. Wrong one. No, this is right. Will take up the mantle in the name of the Eastern Spring. Silva will make a wonderful guardian, but the pressure of taking on the role of priestess at such a tender age will be immeasurable. It might be better for her to stay in the catacombs or her hometown by the cliffs than spend her days in the castle. The White Priestess of the Wind wishes for us to assist the young lady any way we can. Okay. Relics. Kiltace's ring, so we need to take off something for this. Yeah, nope, I wanted you. Take you off. Put you on. Just saw Mika's message. Nice. Glad this has infected you. Wait. It's not the message that I thought we were talking about. Where was the Mika comment that you were responding to? So many purples. I love it. Oh, you were referring to horizontal people powers. Okay, good. I thought you were referring to like a specific message to you. Okay. We'll take a quick, cute little peek at what's beyond here. Right. Yes, purple indeed. Matt mentioned the tall people in short guild powers during after image. Oh, I see. Okay. I understand. Grind was decent, had another finished run, only 20 seconds off PB, but didn't have sheet or phase skip. Fair enough. Which, by the way, when is after image? I'm hoping that's at Math and not at me, because I've made no such promises to play after image. A quick, cute little peek. Thank you, Nicole. Exactly what I was thinking. I'm talking about it in Discord. Amazing. Offline stream it to Mika specifically. I love it. Okay. Are you a boss? You're not a boss. Okay, good to know. Oh, that's a... Oh, okay, we fell. We do a little falling as a treat. Okay. Great. Cool. Ow. No, not the flies. Okay, shit. Okay, can we actually do this then? Oh, we can. Okay, I thought that was going to be a thingy that would prevent us from going places. Ow. Shit. Okay. Coward strats. Coward strats. Cool. Okay. So a boss it can't be imminent. Like there are always respites near bosses. Okay, I hate these flies so much. Oh my god. Oh, okay, I thought I couldn't heal. I was just moving while trying to heal. Shit. Okay. Oh my god, I hate this area so much. Let me out of here. Let me out of here. Let me out of here, actually. Thank you. Bye. Okay. I know I missed like 50,000 things, but we are not going to worry about it. We're just gonna get out of here. Find our next transition. Hello, Zonk. Welcome on in. Hello. Thank you for the good luck. Have fun. We're doing really well. We're actually way past where we were in my first playthrough over a year ago. So yeah, good times. I'm off the hook for after image. Okay, let's go. Is Quack not tempted? Literally got the route from Archelana and never did anything with it. You don't want to know how much progress I have in after image. It'll just hurt the both of us. Run doesn't even showcase some of the most fun movement you were like an after image, including redacted. So true. Sunken Cathedral. Maybe the White Priestess and her Guardian were here. Okay, this seems like a boss respite. Silva's note. Is this the Silva? Are we about to fight the Silva? And by about to fight, I mean like we're only going to try once and then we're going to stop the stream after that. The knights and soldiers of the Twin Spires haunt me, rising to their feet after being cut down, undaunted in the face of the blight, acting much like those afflicted by the same. Should I have asked the White Priestess more questions? Now there are so many left unanswered. I long feared the priestess and I were the lone souls of the spire spared by the blight. I'm sorry, Sigrid. I became a guardian to protect you, but it turns out I'm unworthy of the role. Okay. Does that spark your memory at all? Zonk. We've gone to the best area song. You're sucker for 14.8 or 14.16? Alright, let's go ahead and die to Silva, shall we? Where is you? You is... There are many ways to go from here, actually. Are you a boss? You're not a boss. Okay, maybe this is not a boss respite then. That'd be disappointing. We fall down. No, not this. Not this area. Okay, let's look at our left transition first. Okay, if the left transition doesn't lead to a boss, then I think that is where we're going to end stream. But we'll see how that goes. We can't get up there. Crying, screaming, throwing up in that order. Yeah, we have way too much to explore here, so I think that is where we're going to end things, friends. Let's get our respite. Alright. Thicket Waltz is also very good too. Interesting. Agree with Zonk, you're less partial to the Thicket Waltz. It's just 7-4, but it hates you. I much prefer 7-4 that actually likes you. Yeah. Gave you an excuse to write double dotted. A quarter equals half as a tempo change marker. But that's bad, though. You see how that's bad, right? All right, friends. I think that is where we're going to end. We have been playing Ender Lilies for 2 hours and 42 minutes. We did an hour of knitting before that. It was a good time, and we are already past where we were last year, or 2022, I guess, when I played it for the first time. And it looks like we're making some good progress. I think we're about to get to another boss, but maybe not in any of these immediately adjoining rooms to this respite. So when we pick up next time, we will be going ahead and doing that. Let's make sure we save. And I think that is where it's going to end, folks. So thanks everyone for hanging out. I hope everyone had a good time today. If you were around and enjoyed the stream, thanks for being here. Thanks as well to Genkar and Rat for the raids, for bringing some friends over. Thanks to Lake for the resub. Thanks everybody for hanging out and chatting. It's been a very good time. If you're not yet in my Discord, feel free to join so that you can know when I go live next. Once again, I'm on spring break this week, and for the first time in my entire career, I feel like I can actually relax and stream and have a good time on an actual break. Perish the thought. So I'm probably going to be streaming at least 1 or 2 more times again this week. We'll see how it goes. I'm wondering if it's possible to get to any percent of Ender Lilies by the end of this week. I don't know. Don't answer that! Exclamation point Q. But I am wondering how long it's going to take to get to an 80% ending. At which point I'll probably look stuff up and collect Chivas and items offline. But getting to 80% on stream would be pretty cool, pretty pog, as the kids might say. I am so sorry for saying that. I take it all back. Let's go ahead and look for who's live to see who we might be able to raid. Got quite a few good options here. But I think we are going to raid on over to Khan, who had been hanging out here a little bit earlier. They took a nap, so good for Khan. Well, Grad, if you look at the 80% world record, I have to say it's less than a week long. I have quacked exactly 1 video game at this point, and I don't know that I'll be adding another, but particularly at this point when I have some casual experience in Ender Lilies. After Image, on the other hand, no, I'm kidding. Yeah, let's see. Does Khan want to raid though? Let me see what they're doing. Setting up and running ads. So just beginning, in fact. You also have Court. You have Court streaming Balatro as well. Yeah, we've got Khan doing Balatro, so I think that's where we're going to be raiding on over. So let's make sure. If you get left behind by the raid, this is where we are going to be going. That's Court Hades, not Court GDQ, right? Yeah, exactly. Cortenberry is doing Balatro as well. And wonderful person, know her from Hades, obviously, and doing the voices of Dusa and Aphrodite in Hades, but also very comfy streamer in her own right. Very good friend of Llama Pajamas, so that's cool. That'd be legendary if Frozen Flygon was casually streaming Balatro. Yeah, I know. Everyone's been playing Balatro. I have considered starting today's stream with Balatro because I've been playing a whole lot of it, but we'll see. Thanks for the thank yous, and thank you all for hanging out as well. So yeah, it's time to quack a dozen more. All right, everyone. So let's start that raid on over. We'll see how Khan is doing. All right. Yeah. So yeah, one last time, if you're not yet in the Discord, feel free to join so you can know when I go live next. But thanks everyone for hanging out. I will see you over in Khan's stream very briefly before I go and make food for my own dinner. But yeah, I think we've got everyone. So we'll raid on over right now. Oh, before we go, I keep forgetting to do this. We've got a raid call. If you have my emotes, feel free to copy and paste that, or substitute in your own hype emote, your own personal favorite one. But yeah, let's go ahead and try a little bit of a raid call here. This is the first time in the 2 years of this command existing that I've actually used it. But in any case, thanks everyone for hanging out. Have fun over in Con stream with some comfy Balatro. Have a good rest of your day, and see you all later. Bye.